Arma's new update is here, and if you've been playing Arma Reforger recently, probably been feeling a little bit below. Arma has been like that mistress who gives you a good time, but as soon as she's down to the jingle bells, or better yet, you're in a firefight, you finally turn the tides, the Soviets are about to get what they deserve, but today, finally, we have the new update 1.6.0.87. I've always admired Arma's proactive communication, but communication means nothing unless the updates deliver. So today we're going to break this patch apart segment by segment and figure out whether this is the step forward we've been waiting for. No fluff, no filler, just the updates and what it means to you. Stability and performance. This is the big one, the one everyone's been shouting about. Arma has targeted a ton of crashes and memory leaks, and they are as follows. Leaks tied to doors, leaks when characters interact with vehicles, when reading server properties, during entity saving via the script API, crashes on full damage, crashes when loading invalid hitzone data, Navlink settings optimized for memory. What does this mean for you? If this works, you should feel fewer sudden crashes in firefights, fewer disconnections mid-session, and less instability when vehicles or buildings are involved. Many of these crashes were repeat offenders, so this update directly targets the most painful issues. But again, you need to test this and let us know in the comments below. Number 2. Console performance, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. As a PlayStation 5 player myself, I'm very happy to see this. Reforger's console performance has been a huge point of backlash recently, especially after the previous updates, which not many of us felt did much whatsoever. So we're a little skeptical this time around. Here's what they've done. PS5 added flushing of memory when out of virtual memory for render resources. Xbox, they've lowered the texture quality settings in performance preset. And console-wide, there is an AI limit has been reduced in single player to stabilize the version and fix the PS5 deadlock issues tied to out of memory handling. The devs are sacrificing some visual and AI density in exchange for smoother gameplay and fewer crashes. This is a quality of life play. Stabilize first, polish later. If you're on PlayStation or Xbox, today should, in theory, feel less volatile than the last patch. Number 3. Assets improvements. A few things here: target realism and visual clutter, disabled certain physics colliders, tweaked particle compression, and fixed mispositioned armor on dead bodies. Now, these aren't headline features, but collectively they reduce performance overhead and fix immersion breaking issues that modders and mission makers rely on. It's a small touch, but good touch. Number 4. General gameplay fixes. Some universal issues were addressed. Fixing of collision related issues, bullet deflection, inconsistencies, and missiles not working correctly on clients. If you've been in PvP, you know how frustrating inconsistent bullet behaviour can be. This should tighten up the firefights and reduce those, I swear, that bullet hit moments. Missiles, they should finally behave the same for both shooters and observers, essentially for vehicles and anti-armor gameplay. Playable content changes. Legacy conflict returns. This is a big one for the community. Legacy conflict is returning and closer to its pre-1.6 form. The devs have removed elements intended only for HQ Commander, restoring much of the classic structure people loved. Also, not sure how I feel about this, radio spawns disabled for HQC. Originally, radio spawn was a way to keep squads together before helicopters and rally points existed. Now that we have those tools, the downsides outweigh the benefits, so it's disabled. Did I bring too much light to those beautiful radios in HQC? Am I to blame? Let me know. This is a direct response to the community request. The devs are acknowledging what players miss and actively restoring modes to satisfy that demand. And lastly, modding support. So there has been updated damage calculations with the API and new optional parameters. Modders and server developers gain more control over projectile behavior and damage calculations. This means more accurate weapons, improved hit registration, and better custom balancing for servers like Battlefront, Hogs, and any other PvP environments. Remember, get your favourite servers down below to spread awareness. Finally, it's on us, the players, to give honest feedback. Play today, stress test it, tell the devs what held up and what still needs work. Because if this update truly fixes the crashes, stabilizes consoles, restores legacy conflicts, and boosts modding, then this could be the first real step towards the Arma Reforger we all want. And remember, we want to get to that destination. Stable, tactical, community-driven armor that feels like home again. So let's get into it. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for liking.